Hey, dude. Getting all my alerts out while I wait for some people to trickle in that are already subscribed. I got a tweet, and I got a Facebook, and then I'm ready to start. How's your Sunday, Mr. Damage? I don't know what it is. Every time I try to come in here to like the difference between mobile and desktop fucking anyway, but the point is, it's weird for me to try to swap between desktop and mobile discords. Sleepy's always, yeah, I heard, dude. I don't sleep much, or at least I don't sleep well. It's been a minute since I got sleep, you know? Let me get the mobile dashboard up, because that's the best way for me to look after y'all. Alright, so cameras at the table today. Oh, I'm glad you beat it. Like, you went live as I was going to bed. I had to leave you alert for a bit, and then I think the computer went down. I haven't heard of Fourth Survivor. What's that? Get the little homie. Alright. Here he is. In all his majesty. Butchered twice. He's only 1,000-ish pieces. You should be able to fix him. Hunk is a swaka you can unlock. Okay. Alright, yeah, okay. Yeah, Hunk has been unlockable and playable in I think a few of those games. Because Battle Crackers was geez, to open a box even. You need to change your stream title? I thought I had changed it. Dang it all. Alright, yeah, hold up. Sometimes I have to double check. Well, usually, I go in and I do all this shit, as soon as I wake up, but there are puppos in the house now, so they threw off my groove because they need stream manager. It's all, hang in, we're loading you. It's like, hurry up, load, my guy. It's probably still gonna call it a just chatting. You know what? Just chatting works. Big leg. Lego hours. Little Grogu. I think I'm just gonna keep just chatting. I don't think there's a better category. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stick with just chatting. And done. And updated. I'm just gonna blame the dogs this time. Quite frankly. Mobile dashboard as always refuses to connect right off. Whatever. I'll just leave the over there on the right, the what's it called? The browser up. Okay, let's see. I hope the back panel of this opens up the way I think it does. It does. Excellent. Alright. Modern Lego comes with handily numbered bags, so this will be the first. Just lay it aside. 2, 7. I hope all this rattling noise isn't like overwhelming to you. Should be done like fairly quickly though. 4, 32, 8. There we go. Alright, set that aside. Little homie has a little manual. Did him. And then, as ever, as it is with these, he has a little nameplate. Anyway. So I just kind of pushed the keyboard back, and I have space to work, which hopefully should be enough. Oh yeah, it also shows you the progression of the model now, so what you can expect it to look like after each step. So we'll build his support structure for him, and then we'll build on his robe and bits at the time, then stick his arms on, get his head together, and then wrap it all up. Should be a good time. Hopefully it won't take too long to get through. I would really like to finish him in a single stream. He even comes with a teeny tiny Lego of himself. So if the bags and pieces crinkling and knocking together are a lot in the microphone, let me know. I don't exactly have other Legos to test it with right now. I mean, I kind of do, but yeah. Okay. Let's lay this other one aside. So I got channel point redeems. I don't know if y'all have seen them yet, but we have PupoCam as a redeem, and they are in here and chilling in case any of y'all make it to that redeem today. So they've each got a bed in here. Sounds fine? Okay. So they each got a bed in here, and Cupcake has chosen to lay on hers, and Squeaky has chosen my workout gear to load. Can we build it? Yes, we can. Good to see you, Hazek. Repping that key items. You're another one I've had to lurk lately. I'm out of my mind busy. Or at least distracted. I missed your whole stream the other day close to PuppoCam. What did I set the... Told me to get started on my own. It's only 1,000 for PuppoCam? Nice. I thought I had set that to like 5,000. Oh well, whatever. If you'll make 1,000 soon, you can watch Cupcake chill. By the simple expedient of I'm just gonna put the camera on the floor for a little bit. Teeny tiny little face. He's so little. Bananas redeemed PuppoCam. Alright. Come with me on an adventure, chat. As we come down here to the floor. Here's Cupcake. Look at that face. There you are. That's our girl. Cupcake. Looking at me like, what are you doing? I'm showing everyone who you are. All chill. She's got her paws crossed in what we call the intervention stance. You see the crossed paws? That's the intervention pause. She's all like, it's like, because you walk in and she's laying on something with her paws crossed, and it's like, we need to have a talk about your behavior lately. Intervention pause. So I'll give y'all a solid 10 minutes of PuppoCam, and then we'll get back up here to the Lego action. Yeah, I gotta set that more expensive like I thought I had. Can I do that midstream? Manage goals, raid, fewer rewards. Apologies to anyone who was just gonna chain redeem the fucking PuppoCam. No, not hydrate, PuppoCam. Okay, and this time let's make sure the change takes. Alright, that should be good. Yeah, that's what I meant to set it for, was like 5K initially. Cat does that fancy pause? Yeah. Judging too? Yes, absolutely judgy. This could be the whole stream. This is the star clearly? Yes. So, someday, when I'm just rolling in money again, I'm going to get a second camera as the dedicated PuppoCam. But for now, they're just going to have to share my camera. She's looking at Squeaky. He's over by the door, grooming himself. But yeah, a lot of people will just set a separate dedicated camera and just keep it on their pets the whole time. So in the mainline version of this, like, I would have like Shortcake here in the right corner, me in the center, and then PuppoCam on the left. Probably. Alright, anyway, first step. Long, thin black piece with 6 dots on top and 5 holes on the side. And then 3 of these blue ones with a flat end. Yeah, 10 minutes of PuppoCam. You got like 7 minutes left of PuppoCam. You're a star, Cubby Cake. You are, down there. And someday you might be an emote on the channel too. Your little face. You're anxious, worried. What are you doing to me? Why are you showing them me? We're making eye contact. We are. I see you down there. I'm gonna get you some love. I'm just gonna get you some love. She said love my tummy. She said love my tummy. Now we summoned Squeaky. He said love me too. We'll be able to see Gizmo. He likes to be in blankets. If I streamed in my living room where all the blankets are, these two would probably be very much the same. Ma'am, you have to lay down. The people paid 1,000 whole bits to see you. Or not bits, channel points. You're showing your ladiness off. There you go. Sit your butt. Go, ma'am, lay down. Lay down. We're all done with petting for now. So grumpy. Say, love me. Love me. You gotta lay your butt. You gotta lay your butt. You're such a distraction. Nope. Butt laying time is now. Butt laying time is now. You missed it. It's all gone. Get. He's our squeaker. But Dad, yeah, exactly. He's our squeaker. Oh, you can see the top of the window now. Here we go. Trying to size this out is such a pain in the butt. Because it doesn't wanna conform to the size of my thing here. It's a long ass. Another cool thing they've done is rather than have you check the lengths of things against a piece with dots on the top, they just have like a one-to-one picture of the piece in the manual that you can compare against. And that's really nice compared to when I was a kid. We can hang with Squeaky for the rest of the redemption time. Alright, so I'll leave that there. Now get this square bit with the holes all on the sides. And I'll just narrate Legos to y'all while our last 4 minutes of Puppo Cam runs out. Dots long, light gray, 7 holes in the side. There we go. They're good babies. We love them so much. They were scratching on the door when I came in here because I was going to lock it because my wife's still asleep in the house and I want to make as many barriers to sound as possible so I don't wake her up by mistake. And they were about to knock the door down trying to get in here rather than chill on the couch in their blankets, so brought them in. Should also probably clean up this room a little extra. In the meanwhile, I've been really lazy about it because I've been out of town and otherwise occupied with more important things to do. These just line up here. I missed a step. Hold up. Did I? Doesn't look like I did. Oh yeah, I did. It just wasn't where I thought it was. That's all. Got it. Say we got it. We got it. I'll chill down there. Say we're all chill. We went outside and we didn't like it because it's chilly out. Then we came inside and laid on the couch and had breakfast. And we keeping the stream company. Say we are the true stars. If I had a smaller pet, like something you could keep in a cage or in a fishbowl, I actually might give some consideration to making like a side stream for that and just keeping a webcam on it. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Okay, is that double count to be sure? 2, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, I gotta press these pieces through these spaces, but I gotta make sure the spacing is correct. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, there we go.
Can use bits to feed them treats. Oh, they're gonna be so chunky if I do that. It's gonna throw your diet off, my guys. It's just gonna mess up your diet. Sure it will. Yes, it will. I know I'm talking to them because I'm biting my cheek doing baby talk. So that means you're talking to us. See, that's what that means. Bless you, Squeaky. Squeaky is also allergic to bullshit, y'all. Oh, but Squeaky sneezes the last moments of ouch. Come on now. Yeah, I really gotta get a second camera someday. Hi. Alright, come on, loosen up. Down here at the table. This is probably fine. There we go. Squeaky is super cute. Everyone loves him because he's all fluffy. And everyone wants to pet the fluffy dog, but he hates people generally. So he wants to snap and bark and be upset. 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 spaces between. I've considered putting my Instagram up as an extra social media outlet, but all I do on there is post the dogs. Like, I wouldn't post anything about the stream hardly. So I'm not trying to, or initially I wasn't trying to make a public account out of it. Cat Tato is the hottest cat, can't stand people. Mm-hmm. It's always the fluffy ones, nobody. And it's like, get away from me. Don't touch me. What do you think you're doing? Alright, yeah. There you go. I'll show you all the support structure so far. Alright, this next part requires double, so we need double the parts. 2 of them. Ugh, excuse me. 1, 2, 3. 4 of these ones. Gizmo doesn't like everyone, but he was abused, so he's afraid of me. Yeah. My brother's old dog, Luigi, was terrified of toddlers. We don't know why. We don't know what happened to him that he hated toddlers. Attacked your boyfriend when he visited. Yeah, that's how it was with me. Squeaky used to try to snip at me when I would visit my wife back in the day. And then I went to work overseas for like a year and a half. And then I came back and he was like, we were best friends and you left me. Treachery. And he's been stuck to my side ever since. Today's coffee delivery apparatus is a relic of a bygone era. Since it was hanging just off camera there for a moment. We used to play, me and my brothers, on our game night for a long, long time. We used to basically just play Overwatch to the exclusion of everything else with some mutual friends. And it was the best time in the world. And we loved every second of it. And it was so fun. And we were, I won't say super good at it. Like, we weren't professional level or anything, but we were winning more than we were losing, and that was something. And then half the team gave up on winning because the balance in the game was not good, and the dev team continued to be absolute terrors about balancing the game and adding heroes and all that fun stuff, and it just wasn't fun anymore, so we put it away. And now the only Overwatch dopamine I get is Atlanta's Overwatch League team and that coffee mug. Squeaky has gone to lay on my exercise clothes again. Okay. Alright, no points for guessing what happens next. Gotta mirror that other side. Doo-doo. So I'm thinking a setup like this for when I install the new hitbox artwork here in a couple weeks. Because the art is on the way. But we have to allow for USPS to be absolute idiots. League of Legends for me, deep in that nectar. Yeah. How's Atlanta doing Overwatch? They finished last season second in the league. And then the season prior to that, they finished 7th, and then the season prior to that, they finished 5th. So we are on the come up. And we have a really powerful roster for this upcoming season, but I don't know if I'm going to watch it, to be frank. Alright. Make sure I got 4 of these, same length, same holes in the side. Where's the camera? There it is. I got to get used to this new camera position. So also move y'all so we can see a little more of what's happening. We lost about half the roster to move changes and trades, which sucks because this team was really, really good, but it's not like our... Okay, bye. It's not like our new players are like trash players either. One of our new damage players was like, his former team was the 2-in-a-row champions before this year, and he was an absolute instrumental part of that team's success. And then we kept quite a few of the really playmaking players that we had from last season. And then the team that was first in the league was on such a higher level above everyone else that frankly no one else in the league was going to beat them. So we're going to have to see if we can rise to that level this year, because otherwise it's going to be another scramble for second. I don't really want that to happen. Of course, I'm still not even, as I said, I'm not even sure I'm going to watch this year after all of the insanity that's been happening inside of that company. And my general lack of interest in the game itself. But those players, like, they ain't got anything to do with that. When all the news broke, every last one of them spoke out against what was going on there. So, you know, it feels kind of wrong to just drop my support of them when they didn't have anything to do with that side of the problem. But anyway, we can talk about that another time. I wish. I used to play League 2, since that's the last thing up in chat, but that was like way, way back in like 2010, 2011, like a little bit into 2012, 2013. But it was just, I if I wasn't playing with mutual friends who also played against bots, I hated the whole experience. I've never seen a community that toxic and that horrible in all my life, like across any competitive game. Like just legendary levels of it. And then I hear Valorant is also pretty trash at that, but I mean, I wouldn't know. I only watch one guy that plays it, and he plays unranked and in just a single specific mode. So maybe he's avoiding the worst of it. Flip it over. Try Halo multiplayer, but they need to fix the leveling. Yeah. And then I hear cheaters are still pretty rampant in there too. No one tries to win. Yeah. I hear it can be frustrating especially with, what's the one where you hold the skull? Oddball? Get levels by these random quests. Why would you not level by winning matches? And have the little quest things be like side nonsense. It doesn't make any sense at all. I can show you all the measuring thing that I mentioned back when it was still PupoCam. So here we can check to see if these are the correct length. And it is. That's utterly bizarre. I don't. Well, whatever. What are you doing? Oh, it's my. This is my brother's mute. There we go. I don't know if they do this Halo or Overwatch. I know people will get into a league match and do their best to ruin the game for everyone. Yes, that's a thing. That is absolutely a thing in Overwatch Ranked. They'll log in, especially at higher levels. They'll queue a non-meta character, like just whatever they think is the weakest option in their class category, and then just throw themselves into the enemy, or pardon me, I had to stifle a burp there. They'll just throw themselves headlong into the enemy, or they'll throw themselves off the map, or just run to, or like stay in spawn and run laps around the spawn area, or just emote. Like, yeah, it's a thing. It is an entire thing. I don't know if people throw like that in Halo, but I haven't watched as much Halo as I have other competitive shooter games. The most Halo I ever used to watch was way back in the day with Max and ICPJs in their old apartment when we were all in college. Ruining games for those your pleasure. Yeah. And they were all playing for absolute blood. Part of me feels like I need to put the camera up a little higher. Because he's going to get pretty tall here in a bit. Also, I just noticed the little stack of objects it's on is tilted. So y'all are sitting cat a corner a bit. But yeah, it's not a mindset I can comprehend throwing games purposefully. This is what I've been working on. I don't like that these little ones have enough leeway to turn and spin and not be flat together. So, alright, let me get another little stack of things. Let's see if we can't lift that camera up for y'all a little more. Alright. Take these game cases and put them under there. There we go, that's much better. Just finished step 25, we're on step 26. So, what? And here. I've been into Lego since I was like a kid. My mom used to be like, you could go work for Lego designing all these cool Lego sets and stuff. And I was like, I don't know how they do some of these things, y'all. Like, how do you figure out to build like this underlying structure to get the little statue to hold together? Like, how do you solve this problem? Like, you just build until it starts to fall to pieces and then you figure it out at that point? How do you do these things? How do you shot web? How do magnets work? You alright over there? You've got a receipt stuck to you. How did you get a receipt stuck to you? Come here, Squeaky. Math and engineering? Yeah, probably. Come here, buddy. Come here. You want to come see me? Come here. Come here. Come all the way over here. Come on. Get that off you. He's got a big fluffy tail. Everything sticks to it. He'll track in the whole yard. He grabs him by the tail. He's our poor boy. Thing stuck to him, huh? Say it stuck to me. Say it stuck. Yeah, see, math and engineering are not concepts that I have a strong grasp of. Also, a fun and interesting thing that they're doing with the new... See the highlights in red? Those are the new changes. That wasn't in old manuals. You had to figure out what was different your own self. I remember when you shared that. Yeah, that was pretty good. Did you put that in the Discord, by the way? Because if you didn't, you should. If you're lurking, you're not part of our Discord yet. I'm just realizing I forgot to alert some people. Tell the people who for some reason don't want to join. Any of the platforms where I tweet these things publicly. I don't think so. I'm in the Discord. I know you're in the Discord. I'm saying if there's anyone out there who's not, get your butt in there. Alright. Bag 1 is complete. We've got some spare parts left over. Wait, no, it's not complete. I didn't finish the thing because I got distracted. Now it's complete. Please? There we go. Now we're done. Alright, step 2. Or rather, bag 2. Bag 2 begins on step 31. Make sure all the pieces are out of it. Should put a garbage can in this room. Or at least bring like a plastic shopping bag to cram all the bits into. Oh, outstanding. There's a bag within the bag. I love it. I only have to go to my phone, so I forget to check it. Yeah, no sweat. No problem. You are not obligated to join up. You're not obligated to post. But we'd love to have you. All kind of fantastic things go on inside the Discord. Alright. Ta-da. 246. Where? There. Nailed it. 246. Then again. Size comparison. 246. Then I wish the colors were a little more one-to-one, because this is the only square piece I've got, but it doesn't seem to quite match up on the manual. All right, step 33. I'd like for my nose to stop itching, please. I think I'm low-key allergic to Squeaky and Cupcake. Because I was better. I won't say I was completely fine, but I was better before we got them back to the house. Okay, 6, 6, and 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay. There we are. Moosh. Do. Got a long one. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. All right. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Got it. Okay. Alright, and then one of these guys goes here. Don't cough now. And this one here. And then this one here. And then here. Yeah. Oh, come on now, stay on. And then here. Should have fitted this one first. It doesn't want to slide between. Got it. Okay, a 2 stacked on a 3, both flat. 3, 2. Got it. And slap it on that side piece. Flat this. Then we need 1 dot pieces. Then a 3D corner piece. Okay, bye. Happy I caught that one. And then, right there. Nailed it. Outstanding. Alright, that's all for step 39. Step 40, it looks like it's another big plank. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6. 10 by 6. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6. Nothing to it. Smash that on there nice and tight. Alright, next 2, 3, and then 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Got it. Okay. And then oh, I need 3 planks. There we go. Now we're right. One here, one here. This camera placement is tricky. I'm gonna make sure y'all can see everything. And if I pull it back, there, maybe that's better. All right. Step 41, page, step 42, got a 2, 4, 6, there we go, first try, and a 1, and so this goes here, should have 4 remaining, and then it looks like this goes on the second spot here. I think I followed that arrow properly. Okay, 2 of these. Yeah, I'm sure it will. Like, eventually I'll get to a point where it doesn't match up, and then I'll have to disassemble it up until it gets back to the point where it makes sense. 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, and then a flat 3. There we go. Hopefully my
idle thinking noises are not a bother. Assuming y'all can even hear them at all. Let's see. This piece. 43. Alright. Going ham on step 44. Oh, the camera placement? Yeah. So, with the... Maybe when I'm done building Grogu, I'll get some feedback on the hitbox camera placement. So, one of the things I want to do, or rather I'm going to do, is I want to replace my hitbox's custom art on stream and record the, like, as a separate VOD for, not just for like posterity, but to put up like a video guide. Excuse me. For anyone else who might also own one and want to install the art, but then maybe they're feeling nervous about it for some reason, because I know I did the first time I did it. So I thought that might help some people. But I need to figure out if I want the camera to be like this. It's on a tripod actually. It can come off the tripod and it has a clip, so you can clip it to things. So one of my concepts was to put it on like a higher tripod and aim it further down, so it looks a much steeper angle at the table, or like clip it to like put on like a headband or something and like clip it like to my head like a GoPro or something, and so that way get my POV and be looking at it through my my camera angle, so to speak. But I don't know how difficult that would be to do. I don't know if I'm gonna have the time that I would need to experiment and play with it off camera. But I don't really want to show out live and be like, well, this camera placement's not working. So wait. I need three gray dots coming off the end of this. And then that should align as such. And then here. And here. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, all the pieces. Just 3. Been working off the light from the window top down view. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, because like I don't know, because of the way the leads and things are. Maybe I'll just show y'all at the end of this stream very briefly. Okay. 10 pieces. 1, 2, and 3. I threw it on the ground. It's not part of the system. I know you're here. There you are. I was trying to escape. I have a tripod selfie stick for my phone that I bought for video calling, but I use it to take photos and stuff. Yeah. Something like that might work for me. But I don't have money to drop on stream gear right now, which is another issue entirely. It'll be alright though. What are you doing over there? You like my pants that fell off the place where I put them? Is that what it is? You like the pants? You trying to lay on more of my clothes? Or helping me accessorize Squeaky with all your long hair? Can I help you, sir? Can I help you?
They're gonna help you.
Oh, what the heck? Why'd you jump off like that? Crazy? Just put your paws down. Just put your paws down. Just put them pawsies down. What's up? You want to leave the room? Okay.
Alright, be right back.
They want to go out the room. Stop.
Okay. For the moment, not that I think anyone's gonna get to the redeem again since I updated it properly, Pumpo Cam's gonna be off the table for a little bit. They did not want to be in the room anymore. So now they're out chilling on the couches. I put up the baby gate so they can't come knock the door down or bother their mommy who's sleeping. Let me turn on the overhead light. Oof, I overestimated how bright the light out the window would be. So one of this, one of this. Go back where you can see it. And we're missing this one. So let's see. This fixes on here. This here and this here. All right. What to do? Need a too long but flat and smooth. One long but flat and smooth. Two long one or two 1-dot ones. 2 one pieces. No one tell Mr. Oda that I'm stepping on his copyright very vaguely. Then I need 2 long but schmoove and not angled. Alright. Let's see. So let me try to invert this for y'all's benefit. And then not goof it up by putting the pieces wrong. There we go. Okay. So step 52, 2x4, small rampy one piece smooth, 1 piece dot, 1 piece flat. Dang it, come back here. Don't go under the keyboard. Lego piece. Thank you. Alright, there we go. So, first we assemble all the pieces into a pre-assembled form. That guy there, that guy there. Flatten out this side nice and smooth. And then it goes here. Yeah, okay. Flat cornery one.
2, 4, 6, 8. 8 by 1. 2, 4, 6, 8. No. 3 and 2. Actually, you need 2 of the 2 by 1s. So there they are. And then 3 by 1. There that one is. Okay. And they all got to fit on the side. One of, because I'm not good at segs and what's life without a good non sequitur once in a while. One of my coworkers is wrapping a D&D campaign very soon. This is exciting because I've finished precisely one in my whole life, and we wouldn't have finished it if I wouldn't have been delayed in leaving my job at the time by several months. But he's about to wrap a campaign up, and then his wife, who's a player, wants to try her hand at being a DM with a bit of guidance from another player at the table who is an experienced DM. And they're looking for maybe an extra player who's going to be super chill and patient with learning the DM process and all that other manner of stuff. And your boy might have a nod for that. So, yeah. I get to play D&D again. I'm supposed to play a short one-off for Max, ICPJ's, and Max's sister. But there was illness that was non-COVID related, and we had to not do that. Yeah. Alright. I need 2 with dots. 1 dot. Slight rampy dot, or flat, or smooth, and then flat and smooth. Okay, so put that, and that, and that. I think if I do get invited to play this game, whenever it goes off, because God only knows, there's a lot of things that can get in the way of playing D&D. I think this time I'm going to be a spellcasting class, because I've never played one outside of Druid, and every time I have tried to play Druid, the game literally falls to pieces like 3 sessions in, and then it never goes anywhere, never does anything. So clearly Druid's cursed, and I will not ever be playing a Druid. But I have played almost every melee combat class under the sun. So I need a change of pace. Two by 4. 1 by 2. Flat cornering. Smooth rampy. So we take flat quartering and smooth rampy, attach them together like this, then that on there, and this on underneath, and it fits on right here. For step 59, I don't know how I'm ever going to get through it. This one piece. It's so difficult. I don't know how anyone builds Lego. Now these ones, I always call these ones wings. They orient differently. So 2 little wings. Get our beautiful Lego sun to achieve flight. So here,
here, here, and here. And then one more wingy piece and a 1x2 to stick on the bottom of it. And then that suits on right here. As such. Okay. This with a 1x6 on top. And here. Wow, that's going cold. Long rampy. Short wingy. Tall 1x1. And then they go this. So Max, if you're lurking, game night last night with me and my brothers was everyone hang out in Discord and play your own games. And since you and ICPJs had been through River City Girls recently, I decided to return to it myself. I don't... go where you belong, flat, smooth, rampy piece. And I don't know what it is that's made a difference between the last time I played it in Hawaii and playing it now. But I'm way better at it. I'm having a much easier time doing all the combos, defending myself, not getting my butt kicked in by everything under the sun. And I'm actually making pretty decent progress on it. I got really far last night. I picked up about where you guys left off right before that last boss that you fought. And went from there. So thank you for the inspiration and the motivation to revisit that. I'll probably play it a little more tonight when we do game night, because I'm making really good progress. And the story progresses slowly enough that I don't have to worry about Discord chatter cutting off something important in an opportune moment. But it's also not going so slowly that it's just annoying and frustrating either. I hope y'all are enjoying this. I would play some music over it, but I don't know what's safe to play off the top of my head, and I haven't really needed background music for a stream yet. Of course, I could just shrug my shoulders and say, screw it, and play like some chill video game something in the back, but I think the only way it's ever going to be a problem is if I get on, try to go back to uploading these VODs to YouTube, which I like. At first it seemed like a cool idea, but like I don't know if I'm ever going to get to the point where I'll have people who are like super duper interested in like the early days, especially considering how absolute freaking jank a lot of those early streams were as I was figuring it all out. That was step 69, by the way. Okay, and that's this part. All done. What? Why are we humming Boonanners? Missed you talk about early streams because I was getting a bagel. Oh, yeah. So when I first started, I was trying to emulate another streamer who I really like. Some of the things I was trying to do because I didn't know what the heck to do anyway. And one of the things he does is like a day or two after he's live, he just throws the VOD on YouTube and calls it good, whether it's like going to be copyrighted or not, or whatever kind of thing, whether he can monetize. He doesn't really care. 5 followers and viewers. Alternatively, be banned. I am the only bot in this chat. Besides Nightbot, I guess. Anyway, not the point. What's the point? The point is, ain't buying shit. That's the point. So, I was uploading everything I was doing, but then I'm too prideful to just sit there and let freaking Nintendo make money off my nonsense when they're already making a pile of money hand over fist just because there was like 6 seconds of like the main Mario theme in a video somewhere. So I think I'm just going to continue to not upload VODs until I get to like consistent 50-ish viewers, and then I'll go back to it. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Once I've got enough people to feel the FOMO, I guess. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Can never be too cautious. And counting out and double checking your work. Because otherwise the model goes all screwy, you can't figure out what's wrong, and you end up crying in your grandma's living room, and anyway. Never mind all that. There we go. So, 1 by 4 black, 2 1 by 4 is tan, 1 2 by 3 tan, and back to River City Girls. One of the things I had determined I was going to do was quit trying to level them both up and just focus on one. And RNGesus has selected Misako as our player character for the remainder of the game. And I think that was as good a choice because their moves are identical minus like the presentation, like the animations. So it didn't really matter. And I wasn't going to be able to choose, which is why I was leveling them both up at the same time. But now that I'm focusing on one and the levels are starting to catch up, it's going much, much smoother. 2 of these 1 by 2s, they fit on here and here. 1 by 2, now 1 by 3. For the next step, they stack up and then they go on here. Always unlucky when you catch a bot for a first time chatter. Unlucky. Which, if y'all are around on Wednesdays, starting this upcoming week, you're going to hear me say that kind of a lot, I'm guessing. 76, flip the page to 77. Because I'm going to start playing fighting games on Wednesdays. At least on stream, I'm going to play them on Wednesdays. I want to play them off stream also. I want to practice Dragon Ball FighterZ. I want to practice Guilty Gear Strive. I want to keep my level of ability up in those games. I at least just want to be able to go even with Max and ICPJs and Battle Crackers and all those super duper cool people that I play fighting games with. So I gotta stay sharp. And I intend to practice offline as well. But I want to do at least one stream of fighting games a week. I figure that's probably, because I don't know, fighting games don't seem super popular. So I figured putting it on an evening time when it's going to be later would be alright. Here, and here, and here. Wow. But just saying whatever happened, like, especially if I lose, just being like, oh, that was unlucky, like, helps me just breathe. Like, I can recognize that a loss is my fault. But just going, oh, that was unlucky, like, first, helps the old mindset. It's actually something I picked up from a former Overwatch League coach. Because when he would be playing and he would lose, he would go, unlucky. Eventually someone in his chat was like, dude, why do you always say that shit? And he was like, it's literally just to stop me from tilting off the face of the planet. I was like, that sounds like a great plan. Let's try it. So I tried it and it worked. All right. Here. And then here. And then here. I appreciate that it looks like these panels I'm building are like the sides of the robe that he wears. And I can't say how much I appreciate that they're just not like mirrored or identical. It looks like they're going to be actual unique like pieces. Like the left side of his robe won't fold the same as the right side or as the front or as the back. I think that's super cool. They didn't have to do that, but they did. Tall one piece. There we go. Aha. Step 82 is ready. I think it's going to be easy if it started here, because then that lets me align that. And then that. Oh, and now another 8x8. 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yep. That's right here. And just slap that on the center. One of the fighting games I'm looking forward to the most in the coming year is actually King of Fighters 15, because I've never played a King of Fighters, and I always just kind of saw them as like budget Capcom, which is not fair or accurate at all as an assessment of SNK's ability as a game producing company. Like, it's just the most ignorant shit. But I formed this opinion when I was an idiot kid playing games on SNES. I like Ryu and Ken better than Terry Bogard. So I made a judgment. I went with it. And I feel like my life is less rich for that. So I'm finally going to play King of Fighters after all this time. And I think it's going to be a great time. And if it's as fun and cool as I think it's going to be, I might change my plans for fight nights. And rather than rotate through games, just focus on it for a while. Really get that new kid experience out there, you know? And if I can play it well enough, if I can get good, as they say, maybe try to someday when I'm finished at this crappy job that I'm working now, maybe try to be some kind of a pro thingy thing at it. I don't know. It might be kind of cool. Of course, back in the day, the dream game for being ultra pro was Guilty Gear X2,
But I feel like that ship has probably sailed by now. I don't think I'm ever going to recapture my initial level of skill or interest that I had in Guilty Gear X2. Especially considering now it's on like accent core plus reload blurb, and I don't even recognize certain elements of the game anymore. 246, 246. They've added new kinds of special moves and things which don't exist in any other game in the Guilty Gear series, to my knowledge. And even though the netcode is outstanding, I just don't know if I want to go back and play it anymore. I kind of want to leave it as just a nice nostalgic thing from back in the day. 2468, 2468, and just let it be a thing that I enjoyed when I was younger, you know? Like, I loved it to death. It was extremely formative of my early, like, fighting game experience. Well, not like my early, but like, I don't want to say, because I had been playing fighting games since I was like a kid, but like ultra casual. Like, not trying super hard, just pick Ken and mash all the buttons on the SNES controller and do what you can, and you know, that kind of thing. But then Guilty Gear X2 was the first fighting game I wanted to take like super seriously, that I really, really wanted to play. And because I took that attitude, I met a bunch of great new people, made all kind of friends, learned a lot about things like sportsmanship, taking ownership of your mistakes and failures, like mature things that I've not always been good at maintaining those proper attitudes over the years, but maybe getting back into it will help with that. Provide some introspection, as they say. But yeah, I got long friendships made out of Guilty Gear. Step 90. Well done. It's coming along, don't you think? So now step 91. We got this little cornery flat piece. One by three. One by one. One by one. With a dot. Where are you? There you are. Oh man. So if y'all don't want to interact, I'm just gonna gush about this freaking fighting game because I'm having an old man nostalgia moment. Back in my day, y'all. When I first started playing Guilty Gear X2, I was like heavy into anime. Like, y'all don't even know. And so I wanted to play a character called Chip Z'Nuff, who was like an American who became a fully fledged and actually trained ninja when a ninja master found him in the gutter, high out of his mind on like cocaine. Like, literally, that's his backstory, is he was an addict. And so this ninja master picked him up, got him clean, and taught him ninja. And apparently not very much Japanese, because he just blurts Japanese words randomly as he fights. Like, he's got a series of special moves where he has sushi, sukiyaki, banzai. It's like his... I think he has one even where he yells, sashimi! Like, it's goofy. And I was like, I'm gonna play that guy, because he's a ninja. Naruto's the fresh hot thing, and I'm in hyper weep mode. And so I did. I was ass. It was terrible. He like one of the things that I thought appealed is he's like the fastest character in the game, but he doesn't game meter well, and he's got all the HP of a wet paper bag. So he would just, I get hit once and it'd explode, and it would be frustrating. I'm like, all right, you know what? Screw this. I'm gonna go back to the older roots, and I picked up Kai because he was like the game's Ryu character. Like, Fireball focus, Dragon Punch style move. Not like a tornado kick, but a quarter circle backing kick that would advance him across the screen. I guess you'd count it as a Tatsu. But so yeah, and I learned one combo, exactly one. I don't know anything about fighting games like this. And you talk about things you like. Okay, well, thank you. I appreciate that because that's what we're gonna do. Because y'all quiet out there. And I learned one combo precisely. It was an air combo. And all you had to do was jump at your opponent, press kick slash, and then double jump, and then press slash heavy, and then do his heavy dragon punch move, which was called vapor thrust. And that was the combo. I learned like 5 or 6 different ways to get into that freaking combo, and then would just poke and jab and zone, and then when I had my chance and I saw it, I would take it, and I would let my one combo pop off, and then back to whatever I was doing. And it was a good start, but it wasn't precisely having fun. So a friend of mine was like, I think you should play Potemkin. And Potemkin was the big burly grapple character. And ever since Zangief, I was like, ain't playing big burly grapple guy. And get out of my face. I don't ever want to see him on my side of the player select screen ever again. And so I had a bit of that prejudice. I was like, I don't want to play big old slow guy. And then he was like, no, trust me. Trust me. And I was like, okay. So I trusted him. And that was about the smartest thing I ever could have done, because landing my first Potemkin Buster in a match was such a hit of dopamine. I have never come down off that high. Like, it's just, it's good, y'all. It's so good. And I learned the character. I learned him really well. And it was so much fun, and I enjoyed it so much. And in learning Potemkin, I learned a lot about my friends' characters too, so I could come to them and be like, hey, I found out a thing. You should try this thing. And then they would learn some stuff, and then they would tell me, and we would just share knowledge back and forth like that, build each other up. And it was like, if y'all ever wanted to just like be shonen anime protagonists, that's as close as I ever got to being one in real life. Like, just me and all my idiot friends, training, building each other up, like fighting glorious battle. Like, it was an outstanding time. It was so much fun, and it was so good. And I don't know. I have never ever forgotten that experience. I have missed it and thought about it every day since we all just kind of drifted apart after college and generally just quit playing fighting games. And I'd kind of like to have that experience again. As much as I sit here and talk about, you know, it being a thing in the past that I should probably just let be nostalgia, it would be super cool to be able to do that again. Okay, well, this is the next part, so let's stick him on here. Yeah. That's my little ranty rant. I missed Guilty Gear Xrd completely. Never got to play it when it was at its peak. And apparently they put like a lot into the advertisement of it, but I still didn't see anywhere like any kind of advertisement at all for the game. I didn't know it was a thing until it was like the game was basically over and it was on sale on Steam. Went and bought it, tagged all my friends on Facebook, like, hey, y'all come here and catch these hands like we used to do. And they're like, we can't afford it. Like, dang it all. Or like, we have it on a different platform and there's no crossplay. Like, so still didn't really play it until 2019. My brother came around to where we were living in Hawaii at the time and was like, you want to play? I was like, do I? We played it. First we played Dragon Ball Fighters, and he whooped my ass and beat me all black and blue. And then we swapped to Exard, and I beat him all black and blue. I was like, okay, that seals it. I'll never be good at any fighting game that doesn't say Guilty Gear in the title. Like, but then I think about it, but I also played Third Strike way back when I was playing X2 all the time, and I think I was pretty good at Third Strike. So maybe that's not completely true. But, man, I don't know. And then I went home for vacation, and we played a bunch of different weird fighting games, and little bro beat my ass in all of them. He's powerful. He do be powerful, though. And then I need a light gray. Oh, thank God it's right on the top. There we go. Nailed it. Okay, so this on top of here. This under on the lower side. And then here. And then here. I did it. Actually, you know what? Hey, Max. Hey, Max, come up and chat if you're here. If you hear my voice, Max. Max. I need you. I need you, homie. I want to show you something. While we're sitting here talking about fighting games. Because Max is the reason I even started playing them again to begin with. Because, Dragon Ball Fighters was getting really late in its development cycle, and Master Roshi came out as DLC, and I have a costume that I wear of Master Roshi for Halloween's. And he was like, yo, you should pick this game back up and play as Master Roshi. And I was like, oh, okay, word. So I did pick it back up. I did try. And I had, again, it's one of those things where, like, back when I initially attempted to play a game, I was not good, and I was super frustrated. But then, coming back to it way, way later, mysteriously doing fine. I won't say I was good off the rip, but I was doing all right. And so Max was like, get in here and play Master Roshi. And I was like, all right. And I tried, played the game a little bit. Master Roshi came out, bought the DLCs, and could not play Master Roshi. It was so hard. Like, not that anything he did was, like, super duper out of the ordinary, but one of the baseline mechanics for the game didn't apply to him at all. And so some of his movement was non-standard, and it was difficult to... It was kind of difficult to get my head around it in, like, a proper way where I could actually take advantage of everything he could do and play the game. But my concept was to play Roshi, Krillin, and base form Goku, and have, like, the Turtle School guys. I was going to play Kid Goku from GT, but then, like, half his supers turn him into an adult and make him do GT things, and I was just like, I don't know about that one, Chief. Even though, like, his second color is his orange suit from OG Dragon Ball, I was like, I don't know. So I was trying to play him as his adult form, but then I found out that his giant super spirit bomb super move, the main way that you would land it in a combo is to have another character do a super and then switch Goku in on that super. And it was like, when either Krillin nor Roshi can tag him in for that super. And it was like, well, crap. I'm leaving tons of damage on the table with his character. Krillin's not really gelling with me. Plus, he's my twin brother's favorite. So it felt weird to play Krillin. I was like, this is his character. What am I doing here? So I put Krillin away. I put Roshi away. I was like, okay, I need people that can combo into this giant dopamine giving super move. And that was like months long of experimentation and just trying characters and things. Lord. I settled on Android 21 pretty early because Dragon Ball just needs more female characters in it, straight up. And then they need not just any female characters, like combat capable ones. And then she was at a power level where she could stand up toe to toe with like Super Saiyan Blue Goku, at least for the purposes of Dragon Ball FighterZ story mode. And I was like, all right, this is incredible. Let's not waste this opportunity. And I found out she could combo into the Spirit Bomb, and so she made it in, and she's been there ever since. And then the last spot was like, well, who the hell? And I tried Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta and Kefla and a bunch of other characters, and eventually just settled on Gohan. I got my team together, and now I got the whole team for my thing. Just waiting on that printout to come in the mail. And then it's going to be an event. It's going to take over probably a Saturday morning. We'll have spare fighting games on that week because after I get the art installed, I'm going to need to make sure the controller is working by actually playing the freaking game. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Oh, pardon me. That made my eyes water. What the hell? Allergic to some nonsense? Yes. It's most likely it's just my dog's fur. Because when it was just me in the house with a inflatable mattress and a camping chair, I wasn't sneezing at all. And then the second all my belongings came in covered in dog hair, it got started. And now that the dogs are here, it's really started. Maybe that's better. Let's finish this cold ass coffee. All right. Who are you? What do you want? Okay, there we go. Where am I? Step 126. Just needs 2 of these 1x4s. So when I first got my hitbox, so I was training Dragon Ball Fighters on a gamepad, like my standard Xbox. Oh, it's under here somewhere. This thing and this D-pad is not super duper nice on your thumb. So when you're trying to like do fireballs and motions and things for like 4 hours, and then also was having a really hard time hitting diagonal directions for some freaking reason. Like I could not jump forward half the time for combos, and so I was really frustrated, having a hard time. And so my old friend who told me to go freaking play Potemkin, who I had been back in touch with, was like, get you this hitbox. And then you can, if you can press two buttons at the same time, you can do a diagonal thing. And then if you've ever sat and like just drummed on buttons or keyboards, you can do motions. It's going to take a bit of getting used to, but once you're there, you're going to have a great time. Also, it's been much nicer to my wrist than my old arcade sticks and things. I was like, you know what? I got tax money coming in. Let's do it. So I bought it, and I was playing on it, and I really did enjoy it. And then I was like, well, hell, ever since the old college days with OG Guilty Gear, I've always wanted like an actual stick controller with custom art in it. And this doesn't exactly have a stick, but it's like it's the same concept. So let's go for it. So I took a little bit of my extra cash that I had left over from my selection of fun tax money, and I started looking around for artists to do my custom art. And since the only character I had really decided at the time was like Android 21, I didn't really want just art of Goku on a stick for some reason. Make sure I got my life in order before I carry on. Okay. So I was like, hey, does anyone have a recommendation for someone who could draw me some art? And plus, like, another thing, like, low-key, like, I just wanted something kind of pin-up-y on the stick, because, like, back in the day, that was what I was seeing a lot of when people would post pictures of, like, their fight sticks or their custom art. It was just, like, whoever was their favorite lady character, like, done kind of pin-up style. And I was like, you know what? I always did, like, those World War II, like, nose cone paintings and things. Maybe this can be that. For me in a fight stick rather than a flight stick. So I was like, yo, I want something like this. And an artist in another streamer's chat was like, yo, I'm not taking commissions right now, but I will make an exception for you. And I was like, oh, that's very kind. So I took him up, and very reasonable price. For what I thought it was going to be, very quick turnaround on the production, and it was pretty high quality. So that's where I got my current stick art from, and had a great time having it. And it was so much fun, like, getting to finally live that dream of art, like fight stick, custom art, feeling cool. Like, it was just a good time. But then I locked my team down finally when I finally picked up Gohan, and I was like, you know what? Let's get the whole gang. And especially because there was another artist who had just opened commissions that I really wanted to get some art from. And I was like, you know what? Let's do this thing. Also, since she is also a huge Dragon Ball fan herself, I knew she'd do justice to the characters, all that fun stuff. And I was like, let's do it. So I did. And it's finally ready. And I'm so pumped. I can't handle it. It came in right on, or not came in, but the art was completed right on time for Christmas. So that was exceptional. The glare off my phone was destroying me. Go over here, phone. Little rampy one, too long. Here it is. Goes on the side. It gets easier to do this as the pool of available pieces thins out. Like, I don't have to sit and pick and acquire anymore because I can just look over and see what I need. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. All right, and then this one and this one. It's be a very exciting time. Also, I hear the more that you take the stick apart, the easier it gets to actually do the process of
like unhooking all of the electric leads and things inside. And so this round should actually be a lot easier. I think this is his shoulder, or it will be. So which way to turn the camera? I think this is the front of him. And then this is going to be a shoulder. Front side. Yeah. Yeah, he's coming along. Little homie. Still going to run kind of long for one of my streams, but should be fine. I haven't heard E-Wife wandering around in the house yet, so we got a little spare time. Make sure all the pieces are out. You gotta make sure your pieces are out or you accidentally throw something away. So I'm trying to listen to play a game with your mom and sister. Oh, that's cool. No, you're good. Lurks or as valid as anything else. Actually, you know what? I got a foam mailer from a package I received in here. Let's use that for a garbage bag. Let's take a moment to clean up the space. Especially if the dogs come back in later, we won't have anything to choking hazard themselves on. There we go. All right, 2, 4, 6, 8. What game are you trying to play? If you don't mind me asking. Well, if you're out there lurking and you're playing a game, well, I won't tell you to come out of lurk, but if you want to share your experience, I'm here. So far, all the pieces I've needed for this phase have been pretty distinct. So even though it's still all the pieces are out hours, it's not too bad. Actually, I just heard. I think I jinxed it. Just heard her get up. Where'd I leave off? Oh, I see it. Step 145. This, and this. Threw it on the ground. Not part of your system. And then this chunky one, and this little flat one for the next step. Flat piece, big chunk of piece. Trying to teach my mom how to play, got killed. Oh, Friday the 13th? I never played it, I only watched it, but it looks like an outstanding experience. Bop, bop. The square black piece. There it is. Doo-doo. This here, this here, this. Ta. Oh, camera's over there. 148. And they love these chunking pieces for these parts. That one. Dirty piece, dark gray, and then right here. All right, so
Said heckin' chonkin' pieces. There we go. And then here. Here. And here. This and a flat corner to go with it. And a little onesie one. Where's the two? Where's the two? Right here. I used to play as Chad in a Speedo. Didn't know that was a character option. Yeah, when I played, or not when I played, when I watched it be played, it was mainly just like the baseline characters from the first movie. And that was several years ago, so it's probably changed quite a bit in the interim. Like, I know they've got multiple versions of Spring Break outfit thing. Cool. I know they've got multiple versions of Jason now with different powers and abilities, I think. That. Need a 3 and a 4. Got him. Yeah, different stats. I think it's cool that your mom wants to learn to play that with you. My mom would learn, like, some basic stuff. Like, back when arcades were, like, a thing, we used to go in and play, basically just beat-em-ups all the time. And they had one, Captain America and the Avengers, where you could be Cap, Hawkeye, Vision, or Iron Man. Way, way back before the films were even considered as being like a thing. And we would all, let's see, it was just me and my twin brother, my younger brother at the time. And where the heck is this? Did I already put it? I don't think I put it. None. So I would be Captain America, and then one of them would be Iron Man, one of them would be Hawkeye, and we all just kind of left the Vision. Or switched from Mother's Day because I was played during lockdown. It's cool. And so one day she just grabs a quarter and throws it in and starts playing as the Vision. And we were all really impressed because none of us had looked to go see who was on the Vision's control stick. We were just like, oh, cool, somebody came in as Vision, whatever. And we were really impressed because the Vision was doing super well, like not getting hit by anything, like killing all the bad guys super fast. Like, so I looked up, like, who is on the Vision? And we looked up, and it was our mom, and we were like, Mom, you're playing the game? And she's like, I don't know who I am. And so she did it really well without even understanding which character was hers. And then, of course, the second we told her who she was and what to look out for, she just got her ass beat all to hell in the game. And she tried a couple more times after that, but ultimately left the rest of the quarters for us. And I feel like I kind of regret telling her, like, oh, this is your character. Because then it's like, well, that was the... So just let her continue to just randomly mash and succeed. So goofy. Oh, it was fun though. We used to, like, sometimes we would play fighting games in the arcade, but we were kids, we didn't know what the heck we were doing. So we just kind of whirl the stick around and mash. And, like, I remember this one time, my younger brother sits down to play X-Men versus Street Fighter, and some college kid puts his coin in thinking he's gonna clean out some middle schooler on the game, and he, like, my little brother whooped that kid's ass. Like, just all his friends were clowning on him for it too. Like, you're losing to this 8-year-old. Like, God, it was so funny. Yeah. Wait, shoot, that's not the right. I need a dot on top. There we go. Accidentally grabbed a schmoove one. You think they make them schmoove with a schmoova? A schmoova makes things schmoove. Bananas, I know you know the schmoova. Or at least you'd be the only person in the chat who stands a reasonable chance of knowing what the hell I'm babbling about this time. You don't remember the old Star Wars fans days? Was that one guy, I can't remember what his characters' names were or anything like that anymore, but he would, one of the goofy things he would do was he would say he was going to hit you in the face with a schmoova. And whenever asked, what the hell is a schmoova, he's like, oh, it makes things schmoove. I eventually figured out that he was just talking about an iron. Okay, go ahead and pre-assemble this. Pick up this. Throw it on the table. Now, one for here. One for here. Alright, and then these two, they were already in the correct placement too on the table, which was convenient. Get off there, hair. Get away. What? I think this is the only part of the whole model that's going to even approach symmetry. But it doesn't look like it's even going to be all that symmetrical. Itchy. Why? I apologize. Flat rampy. Hiding out back here. Okay. And now, here he is. It's the body of our little homie. Not sure which end is the front yet. I think probably this end facing the camera now. Because this part back here seems to be standing up a little higher. Like maybe this is like his hoodie. I'm telling you. He's going to be our Lego son. Part 6. We're going to build a little hand. Also, this brick separator, I've only seen them orange. But the Seinfeld one, Seinfeld Lego comes with a teal one. I found this out by watching someone else build the Seinfeld Lego set on their stream. It made me feel as they were like, yeah, build Lego on stream. And it was like, I was going to do that. And I was all like, people are going to say I'm copying you. But I came up with the idea on my own. Felt like being a elementary kid again. Like,
No, it's the same copying you.
so I was presented Lego Grogu, and my first thought was like, this would be a fun thing to do on stream. And then a day later, yeah, I got Lego. I'm gonna build it on stream like tomorrow. I was like, damn it. Sorry, phone. Oh, yeah, there's one in the corner. Come out. There you go. Just battle the bags real quick. And the whole thing starts with this. The humble 2x2. Behold the majesty. Baby steps for baby hands. People do the same thing. It's not copying. Yeah, I know. It's not a rational thought process to have, and I recognized that when I had it. I ain't even trying right now. Look at this. 2 bits. Where? Two more bits. Two more bits. Please. Nothing to it. Almost literally nothing. 179. Again, the humble 2x3. Maybe just because it's such a smaller thing that I'm crafting on, they're not doing as many pieces in a step as they might ordinarily do. Okay. Need with the side knobbies, top knobbies. Then corner knobbies. I don't even know if y'all can see that from here. Corner knobbies. Put up in the camera. Like it to play nice for you? There you go. Corner knobbies. So that's step 180. Next is 181. So this will not be the final Lego stream. I have a fresh new set from the 2012 TMNT that needs building, which will come along at some point after I do two more special events. So after the hitbox and after my first stream team up, we will return to Lego and we will build Ninja Turtle. Okay. Put this, and now we put it down because we gotta start a whole new thing. So black 2x2, where are you?
then tall 2x1. There. Then heckin' chonker. And it's page turning time. Let's see. Throw this guy on the back. As such. Where are you? 2x1 flat style. But not schmoove. Gotta move little homie's body out of the way. Get a little more space over here. Look at my heinous disassembled futon. My stack of comics. My hat. Oop. Turned it a little further than I intended. And then it fell over. All good though. All good. Here we go. We're back. Apologies. 187. Blurry face. Yeah. Was not focusing well because I was trying to set it back up. Accidentally threw it on the ground. If you suffer from motion sickness or vertigo, I apologize. Having suffered from vertigo for a year, I understand the pain. Now on the back side, need two small rampies. Rampy. Another small rampy. Here we go. Nope, it's inverted rampy. It's got the knob, two knobs on the top. There we are. That's what we need. All right, and then 1x2 with knobbies. And a 2x2 with knobbies. And 2x2 with knobbies. Fruit de boom. That guy. 1x2 slight ramp. There we go. There we I need it. Brain hurt. Need either more water or more caffeine. Not sure. Not sure which I'd rather grab right now. I don't even have a cup in here, do I? I do. It's empty. There it is. Schmoove. And then it looks like this goes on. As such. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Now we need a 2x4 schmoove. And then 1x2 bump. 2x6. Then cornery one. Bumpy one. Bumpy 1 by 3. And then this? No, not this. That's not quite right. It's dummy thick. We do not need dummy thick this time. We need this. Right there. And then we need do. Where? Here? Yes. And then this fits here on the side. Alright, now over here on this side, 1 by 6, 4, 6, and another cornery one, and 1 by 1. Then a 1 by 4 flat with bumpy. And then here and here. It goes on this side. Alright, now we're going to lay this whole apparatus aside. Little hands. This one always throws me because it looks like a 1 by 1 with a knob and a 1 by 1 with a clip just next to each other in the instructions every time, but it's a single piece. It always takes me like the hottest of minutes to go, oh, I see. I'm pretty sure they didn't have the shaded green before they started making Yoda in any form. So I can't recall a single set before Lego that or before Star Wars that had it. Remember when Lego was all like original IPs, like, but also like vaguely public domain things like medieval fantasy, sci-fi, and they had all the different factions. There was an underground, or not underground, an underwater. An underwater set with 2 opposing factions that were at war, over undersea resources. Like, they actually had some lore behind it. There was always a good guy faction and always a bad guy faction, if not multiple of each. It was a very strange time. Like, in the medieval sets, they had the Noble Knight Crusaders. And then the bandits, the Wolf Pack. And I remember one year for Christmas, I got like 3 of the Wolf Pack tower sets. I remember like when I got the 3rd one, I was like, I've had 2 of these already. I was so upset. I just screamed it in the middle of my mom was like, don't say that. Be happy about it. And I had to make every single one of them. So I had like 3 Wolfpack towers and then like 1 Crusader castle. And it was like not even like a castle, it was like a fortress, like not even like a whole thing. I remember trying to play with Lego and I'm like, there is no way on earth. Like, how can I make up that somehow the knights are absolutely winning out over this infestation of bandits? And I think they had a wizard character. It was like, he gives them magic powers and then little hands. And then that's how he does it. Or that's how they win. And I had every single spaceship under the sun. Just all of them. Like the ice faction ones, the magnet ones, everything. Oh, does this? That doesn't quite line up. 205, 206. Get this back. Goes on him here. This little wrist, like so. And then bring this back over. Well, fortunate he didn't. It didn't come to pieces, I guess. Anyway, this one goes here on this side. So here's the front of him, like we were guessing, and then here's his little hand over here. Little hand. And now it's time for I'm guessing, the other hand. So that one, side by side, shoulder to shoulder, united front. And then, as such, that one. Now it's time for these inverted rampy ones. What do you call these? I wonder. I'm sure these have like official names, and I'm over here just gibbering like an idiot. Like 212. By 2. That's not the one. I need smooth one. There we go. Smooth on the sides. And now I can take this bumpy one I didn't need. You're being murdered. You missed a bunch. Yeah. So I got the same short version. I got the same Lego set, like 3 of the same Lego set for Christmas one year. And I had to build them all to get my, show my appreciation for them. And then I used to actually like play with the Lego sets, like once they were built. So I had to rationalize to myself as a child how my like one teeny tiny fortress of knights was going to defeat a small army of bandits and prevent the realm from being taken over. Which mainly just invoked like magic weapon, magic armor from like the one wizard Lego I had. Again, we're at that part where the pieces are thinning out enough where I don't have to lay everything out ahead of time. I can just build off the cuff as I recognize what everything is. Here, and then across the back. Here, across the front. Young brother and sister played Lego like that all the time. Yeah, it's a good time. Good and wholesome fun for ye bab. 218. Oh, wow. Here we go. Got this. Got this. Got this. 220. Cornery spot here. Another ball jointy piece here. that. Smooth 2-bit. 2x2 block. King of Lego bricks. This is the one. I feel like when people think of a Lego brick, this 2x2 chunky lad here is the one they come up with. Though probably in a primary color rather than a desert tan. One, two, 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 three. Where? And then the last one of this unique piece. I actually don't think I've ever seen one like this in a set before. The longer one is the one I think of. Like, can you say the longer one like this 1x4 but chunky rather than flat? Where the flip flap? I lost my train of thought. How did I do that? Where did it go? Oh, here? Yeah. Here. There we go. Should probably finish steps before I address chat, huh? Do. Or at least lay out my pieces anyway. I'm gonna be chatting 2x4. Yeah. I think the only ones we used are disappeared into the baby at this point, but I think I do know the one you are referring to. Heckin' chonker of a lad is what he is. 4, 3, 3-bit cattywampus. Come along. Real fast. Alright, gotta put this down and begin again. Pick up that 1x4 I was holding up as an example earlier. This one on top. This one on top. This one on bottom. And by 3 on top. Please. There we go. And then he fits under here. Now we set the whole thing aside. Next step. We throw the Lego on the ground. Because if you didn't accidentally throw it on the ground, did you even build Lego? Wait. Wrong spacing. There we go. Correct spacing. Threw it on the ground. Not a part of your system. Give me the 1x2. Those ones. Now I need here. Oh, come on, I just saw it. There it is. Here. Now it fits as such. If it's not on the ground, could you step on it? Exactly. Thankfully, I got chunky shoe. I'm protected think I came out here without safety gear, did you? Well, bleh, joke's on you. I'm invincible in this. Chunky shoe. Chunky shoe. Functional and stylish. There's a wrestling promotion that does Lego death matches. Outstanding. About fucking time someone got on it. Good. Outstanding. Give them a raise. Pay those people all the money. Buy all the merch. Make sure that they understand that they're doing a good job. The cheese. Last show had a million block match. You know, someone had to sit and count that shit. Especially show them some appreciation. 240. 241. Alright, so now we're on this side. Got it there. Here. And here. Then, there. Block. Where's that dummy thick one? Here it is. It's finally time for some dummy thickness. People shipped in bins and bins of Lego. It was great. My friend got to take a big bin home for his kids. Oh, nice. I had to go through and get the blood and tacks out. Oh, my God. That is intense in a way that I did not expect it to end up being. Surprise. Bamboozled. Come on, it's that goofy piece. I was just, yeah, there we go. I feel like this is just, God, I almost slapped myself in the crotch trying to catch that. Glad I didn't. I feel like this is just an going to be the inverted version of what I just built, actually. I built him overhand. Because he's little. There we go. And then I need this diamond. Shape one. This. This. I had to get the blood and tacks out. That is a sentence I read with my own face. With my own face. That doesn't make any sense, does it? Streamer says something incomprehensible. In other news, the sky is blue. Water makes you wet. Sun is hot. Please. Thank you. It's actually kind of hard to hold them together like this and build the Lego. Come on now. Come on now. Come on. There we go. Now these pieces go on upside down as they did before. And then this, cover that joint. Then like so. And then It's on. As such. Food Fight Championship. Alright, that one I gotta hear about. $254. And I'll form the head. It is finally time to get little homie a noggin. Little homie. Ain't doing my be my little homie though. Food fights with dried past imposed a thumbtacks. One of the wrestlers is an Italian chef, like actually an Italian chef, or is that like his persona? Again, the fresh bag starts out with really, really distinct pieces. And the common ones I need are right at the top. So I'm very curious. And my luck's running out because now these two bits are hiding from me. Pascal, it's his character, he's the master wrestler. Oh, cool. You follow a bunch of masked wrestlers on Twitter. Is he one of the ones you're following on there? Might have to plumb the depths of your following list and see what he's about, if so. Okay, green, flat, cornering, there it is. Yeah, the one promotion I used to go to is almost all masks. Nice. Yeah, my favorite wrestlers back in the day were all luchadors. Rey Mysterio, Juventud Guerrera. I was really upset when they started unmasking all of them. I was like, keep their fucking masks on. Like, come on, y'all. And they had this one guy who was running around, like, unmasking people. It's like his gimmick. It's like, y'all quit being disrespectful. That's not the one I need at all. This is the one I need. Okay. Flip it back over. $260. Alright, I'll sit tight on 261 for a second. Let me rest my thumbs out real quick and check this message. What is everyone else? Anyway, not the point. What's the point? Okay. The point is I'm ready again. That's what the point is.
teeny tiny, if I can hold it properly, teeny tiny axle. Teeny tiny axle. And then this way. I need another. The plus shape is crucial. Make sure everything's flush. All right, 2x3 flat. Need a pair of these. About to lose my mind. I was like, I know I just saw the second one. Where the heck? Where the heck? Yeah, please. Yep, wife is definitely awake. She is moving around. Fortunately, we are almost done. Should finish on time for lunch. Probably go, probably drop y'all kids off with another streamer and should spend some time today. Maybe watch Hawkeye. We finally caught up on What If, which the ending to that was spectacular, and I'm super happy I happened to just avoid all the spoilers as a matter of course. If you're in the chat and you've seen it, we will continue to keep spoilers down just in case someone else hasn't seen it. Though by this point it's been out for months, right? Maybe the moratorium on spoilers can be officially over. Oh. Please don't throw it. There we go. This is what we need. I mean, if it'll go on properly. So we got that. We need one more. Yo, please. There's that. And then there's that. So we're ready. Please. There we go. If I could just not drop it all. No, do. Okay. What the heck? I've never seen one like this. It's outstanding. Okay. 2 of these guys. One of these. Wait, hold up. Did I place that? I did not place that right. Here we go. There we go. 266. Now it's time for 267. Getting along, y'all. I can tweet you a match if I can find it on YouTube of the food fight with Pascal. Awesome. Yeah, I would love that. Maybe I'll watch it live in the Discord later on. Okay. 2 of these. And then another 2 of those. Top it off with that. And another one. I keep finding the ones with the rounded corner. It's not the one. Ah! The last one cooperated. Why won't you cooperate? And now it's time for this janky piece. Facing you guys, chat. And now looks like they go on
as such.
Another of this one. Dark gray threesies. Dark gray threesies. That. And then these two attached on the inside. And then one more of him. And now I need a flat one with two weird dots on top in Yoda green. As such. And then that. Okay, now a quick aside. Take this and this, attach them together with this. Then grab those rounded ones. And then a kind of dome-shaped one. Then he fits. Hold up. Okay, I did miss a step. What the heck are they barking at? She might have got them wound up for someone she's talking to on the phone. I wonder. I'm sure if it was something that needed my attention, she'd come get me. Could y'all hear that when Squeaky was barking? Where the heck? I just saw the other. There it is. By the keyboard. And then here on the other side. There we are. Now, that's your piece. Two of them. Yeah, it sounded like, because I don't know if y'all can hear my wife, but it sounded like she was laughing about something, so she probably made them bark on purpose. 2. Then dark gray 1 by 3. There it is. At least my stream setup's not in the middle of the damn kitchen anymore. Another dark gray by 3. Here it is. Do another light green 1 by 2. There we are. Oh boy. Getting there. Ah, no. It's all trying to come apart. Just snap these parts on, snap these parts on. Where did it go? Finding all the inverted ones. I needed another, this one. There it is. Alright, and then 5 more of these guys. Are you insane? Have you lost your mind? Yes. Emphatically yes. We have lost our teeny tiny brains. Pit. 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 5. Step 279. Flip it. 1 by 2Z here. 1 by 2Z here. 281. There's a lot of pieces for this one, so I'm just gonna lay them out first. Especially because these ones are non-standard. I want to make sure I find the correct ones because they are mirrored. Flat, smooth, and an arc. There's one. I need 2. Most riveting part of the stream, finding the actual piece. Remember those old books where it would be like a massive photo of like just a room set up or a pile of like toys or other junk, and it was like, find these things, and then you go in the back and it would be like, for bonus points, find these further hidden things. I don't think I ever completed one of those where like I found every single thing it wanted. That's not it. I don't think I ever did. Please? Missing 1, There it is, right under my nose. Got it. Okay. Well, now that that nightmare's over, can assemble. Got it. I think I see a little face taking shape, y'all. Yeah, just gave him eyebrows. Okay, they're gonna make them chonky eyebrows now. Chonky, chonky. Let's throw the fucking thing. Why not? Chunky, chunky eyebrows. Wait, no. Just noticed too late. This is not the chunky eyebrow piece we needed. After all, we needed even chunkier eyebrows. Eyebrows, please. Just trying to raise his little eyebrows. There. Gotta give them a much more Muppety monobrow. And now these ones can go underneath there. There we go. Almost messed up his little eyebrows. Okay, so I have to do this part twice. Two of them. And then there is these little curved parts, which should go like this. Maybe it's better if I build them one at a time. Oh, okay. See? Can you see it? There you go. And then here. And then here. Look like eyes to you? Oh, boy. Then they go. See if I can get the light on it just right, because there's actually little brown marks painted on. I mean, he's getting there. Step 285.
3 with bumpies.
Then I need. Well, here's another weird one I've never seen before. Let's see if I find out first. Oh, well. I need one each of those. Guess I'll just pick things up as I find them. Here it is. So this is like his little nose, I guess. And then flats maybe in the center here. And then now he has a mustache. Actually, I think that's his top lip. Which I guess is also where a mustache is. So, really was I wrong the first time? Oh, hell. Oh, bounced right under my foot. Lucky me. And here and here. Take these and so assemble this. Goes under there. And then I need to not throw the Legos. Again, don't throw Legos. Step 290. Getting there. Hello, chat. I am Grogu. Okay, 1x3 with bumps. That. This one. This one. This one. Now I just need the 1x3 plank that ties them all together. I hate it when you're down to like the last handful of pieces, and yet it continues to elude. I hope I didn't accidentally use the piece I needed somewhere else. Well, I guess it would stand out, wouldn't it? Here it is. Right under my nose. that's inverted. That's inverted. Come on now. The moment when you think you got it all. Alright, here we go. That's much better. It goes on under his little chin. Yeah, there we go. Okay, time to set it aside, and looks like I'm building an ear. Boom. Boom. Slow steps. Yeah. It looks like it's going to have at least a little bit of articulation on it. His whole torso again. Alright, now we're starting to pick up some speed. Here we go. Cornery piece to go underneath. And then this one to face out that way. And then this one to hold it all together. This. This. Set this aside and build another. So I need this inverted piece that bamboozled me earlier. Slap the two on top. And another two underneath. And now this broader piece. It fits like so. And then, again, it should be an easy find, and it's right in front of me, and I can't see it. This with one of these underneath, and come on, there we go. This next one you got to build upside down, so 6 inverted. That 2 of this, then you gotta flip the whole thing over correctly, put this back. Alright, and then it flips upside down. Another one of these inverted boys underneath. Then it flips and spins. Flat and smooth. Flat and smooth. Flat. Nope. Not quite. There we go. That's how it ought to be. And then, let's see, the head faces this way, the whole apparatus flips over, and then okay. Up and down, or just down. I guess kind of up. There we go. Alright. Let me guess. Step 311 is the second ear. How did I know? I'm so smart. Ah! Pinched me. Oh, where on earth? Right there. And then this smooth one. This one with the knobby on it. This guy. I need one more of him. He's right under my nose. You talking about me or Grogu? I know it's here. Where is it? Green pieces, green pieces, green pieces, green pieces. Don't tell me I'm missing part of it. Under my nose. Okay, and then here. Here. Oh, yeah, yeah. That's fine. Put this. Put this. Put this. Alright, and now it's time to grab these inverted guys. Two. And then underneath. Added that part. Do it again. Little piglet character in Animal Crossing at my cafe, and because she's a child, she's a cookie instead of a coffee. That's cute. Very, very smart of those devs to come up with an alternate order for children characters. Also considering the hell, this Lego set is from back when he wasn't even named. So the box label still just says the child on it instead of Grogu. Ears too big for a goddamn head. Alright. Final bag. Number 8. We're approaching the end of the journey. And again, off to a humble start. Nothing to it so far, right? Dark gray, rampy one. Where you at? Here we go. That's what we needed. And now 2 arcs. Some will attach up here, but the other one doesn't have anything to stick onto yet. And then I need 2 of these. Nope, that one's inverted. So that's 1 with a 1 piece to fill it in on the bottom. And here's 2. And they face this way. Alright, so 2 of these inverted ones. Then a 2x2 flat and a 1x2 flat, and they all fix on like this. All the characters have special cafe dialogue. It's super cute. I'm not surprised they put a lot of effort into the character dialogue. As I understand, every villager they've got has a unique personality. Okay, so this. Like that. Yeah. And once more in the mirror. Yeah, but there are set personality types. Yeah, because there's like the gym rat ones, and there's like the shy bookie ones. Yeah, I've seen some of Aminal Crossong. So I kind of get it. I always think about Homeboy who does the Alien comics and his creature intersection one. Little alien plays off like he's researching actual animals, but then it's not that at all. I always read the voices for the aliens in kind of a high pitch, like in my mind. I know there's another one of these in here. It's hiding from me. I will find it. I need it. Those comics are great. It's the kind of thing when you see it, like it's so just brilliant, and then you have that, well, why the heck didn't I think of this? You know? Like, And back to this. Need my inverted ones again. Invert. Invert. No, don't freaking stop throwing things. Me? Why are you throwing things? Throwing it across the room won't make it build any faster. Yep, then no points for guessing. That's what goes on with that. Set it aside once again. Let's see if I can rotate my back out. Ugh, not yet. Okay. Dark gray 1 by 3, light green 1 by 2, gray one goes on top. And then another 1 by 3 in the green. Underneath. Then light gray on the top. Okay. So 2 of these ones. 1 on each end. And then this guy, this fire hydrant looking guy, he's gonna go, and then double fire hydrant will go. Seal it off with a light gray 1 by 2, dark gray 1 by 3, then invert it. And then another layer of bumpy guys, also inverted. I can't think of what is the name of that alien comic? Distant Planet, or what the heck's it called? I've been trying to think of it since I brought it up, and I cannot for my life recall what the actual name of the comic is. Strange Planet, there it is. Remember the one about New Year's and weight loss goals, and it was like, I will mildly debase myself until the new year. The little alien homie is sitting there with a bucket of chocolate ice cream, or whatever would serve an alien as a bucket of chocolate ice cream. And now, as ever, actually picking things up properly. The first time is for suckers. Did you mildly debase yourself before the new year? I did. I ate so much fucking cookies up until January 1st. I was doing really, really good on my exercise and diet. And let me tell you how I have not gotten back to it yet. I feel like all my time is being eaten up. Then it's the end of the day and I'm like, well, shit. I feel like I missed my opportunity. Haven't been doing good for a while. Yeah. Heard. Gotta get back on it. Gotta pick it back up. I know we can do it. I used to pedal myself to work and be, oh my God, I'm dying. It's only a mile, but it's uphill both ways. It's literally uphill both ways to my freaking job, y'all. Okay, where him noggin? Right here. There we go. That's his back of his little noggin. Okay. We gotta flip him this way. This one, right behind the gray. This one behind here. And again. It's in the shitter right now. Focus on that. Yeah. I get that too. Believe me, I understand. At least a little bit of the struggle. I've absolutely had moments of being in a bad spot. But it'll pass. It's not the right side of the thing to put it on. I believe you'll get there. Flat and smooth. Just as a quick aside, I hope me drumming on the table is not absolutely heinous to listen to, that doesn't interact with the mic strangely. I need a... probably should have a quieter thinking gesture thing to do. It's fine. Okay. Gonna trust you. Oh, almost there, y'all. So close, y'all. It's always so exciting to be getting towards the end of a build. It's like, yes! Soon it will be complete. Yoda is not far. At least baby Yoda is not. Soon you will be in. I tell you if you're being annoying. I mean, you might just leave. This, and then I need facing down, and then I need this one facing this way. Come on now, straighten out. There you go. Okay, and then this one should cover the other side, right? Fixing a little unibrow. Throw it on the ground. That's what you do with the Lego. Throw it on the table. Legos belong on the table. That's why you throw them down on the table. You're trying to have good streams. I tell you could fix it. Thank you. Trying so hard. Isn't he expressive and cute?
Let's raise the camera up if we can. If we can. I don't know which way it needs to turn. Oh, it's hard to get my hand in there now. Little guy. Turn his little hand over. About to give him something fun to play with. No, just let me curl his little hands. It's kind of hard to do from over the shoulder. Thank you. It's nice to see your name back in the chat there, Max. Yeah. All that's left is he's got a little base plate to go with him. Since that's not very much, I'll let y'all look at him while I assemble this in the background. Max, I wanted if you were still interested, because you brought it up in I don't remember if it was on the Discord somewhere or if it was in a private message. You mentioned wanting to see the new Hitbox art. Do you still want to see it? Okay. Once I'm done building this little stand for his nameplate, I'll swap the desktop up to the top and bring in the file. I think I have it on the desktop here because I want to also play with the camera. Okay, I don't have it on here. I actually need to go into my email and download it to this computer. So while that goes on, I have to log in. Hooray for off-camera typing. Hooray for getting it wrong. Alright, hang out. What the heck? Go away. Get him out of the way. Secret login. That's not secret login at all. Alright, thankfully this isn't typing in any weird spots where y'all can see my nonsense. So. Okay. Well. There we are. Bleach, OBS. Okay, there we go. Alright, now we're ready. So as soon as I'm done here, I can show you, and then I'm actually going to get the hitbox out and test some camera angle stuff so I can plan on get y'all's opinions on how it looks so I can. I'm not good at stickers lately.
What's y'all's opinion on like an ideal camera angle? To do the work from. That's not it at all. This is it. I think another cam that's overhead would be awesome. Other than this cam, other than that, this cam works. Okay. Yeah, because that's another thing that I was thinking was like something that would look directly down at the at it as I was working on it, because I can speak real words. Would be most ideal. All right, y'all. There it is. And it would just sit out next to little homie. Let me move this off to the side. Get out of the way, my guy. Okay. Actually, no, he's blocking the desktop. All right, Max. Here we go. That's not it at all. There it is. Isn't it good? It's good. And what's goofy, the artist who her name online is Onstamonsta, and I'll be linking all of her stuff in a chat command later, along with the guy who did my initial hitbox art, who is called Outlaw Eric. I'm gonna link their portfolio stuff into a chat command in case it ever comes up again. So this OG version with just 21, and then this version with the whole team can be what it is. Oh, I can use my second monitor to navigate, can't I? Webcam. Okay, so here's kind of the thing. Let me see how far down I can make this tilt. So I can actually tilt this down pretty far, like almost like directly down. So like this, I'm also limited by the fucking tether of the cable. Yeah, y'all have got about as much distance as I can spool out at the moment. But like something like this, and I'm sorry if this is messing anybody up because my hands are caffeine addict, has shaky hands, figure that shit out. Something like this could work, or I could bring it around to like my side like this. Like it has like a clip on it, right? That I can unmount it from. Again, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna unmount it from the base real quick. I'd have to find a way to kind of like spool out more of this cable, but the concept generally would be either my point of view like this, or inverted to it like this, or else set up like an even taller sorry guys, like an even taller thing and have like an angle down on it or something like that. It's fine, I'll just puke later. Okay. So I'm also trying not to put my fucking crotch on camera. The main issue is I think I'm at the limit of the cable right now. Or maybe it's just pinched. No, definitely at the end of the cable. So the main issue is going to be finding a way to mount it on something that would let me work within the limit of the cable. Like, if
I could put it here. Like now it's kind of on top of the TV I use as a main monitor. If I could find a way to like tilt it kind of out or down like this and then set it like something like that. And I'll probably blab this a little more with y'all in Discord if y'all wouldn't mind. But like this is good. Okay, so I can probably get some burley tape and just tape it to be like this, and then work here. Of course, I'd like it if it was a little. Well, then I would be able to sit down. Wouldn't I? Try to sit down. Okay, yeah, that's a little more comfortable for me as a human being, rather than standing over it. So I could do something like this. Okay. All right, one last earthquake situation here, y'all, and then I'll put y'all back on the stand and probably raid someone. I think someone we know ought to be streaming right now. Just put it back in its usual side spot for now. There we go. You can see the ball. I didn't mean to put my ball in your face. I'm sorry. Yeah, so I'm going to be retiring this later this month. I like Mecha Man is rad. Yeah, I'm probably gonna rate him then. So yeah, retiring it. Look at your reflection, chat. Do you see yourself, chat? Anyway, I'm not gonna lie, but I kind of miss it. But it's also gonna be super cool to have that other art out here. Let me bring this back to the top of the screen capture. Put OBS back on the side where it belongs. Make small. Move the chat. There we go. So there's a bit of a story behind the art because Onsta has this habit of drawing little scenarios of the characters that she likes. And I'll talk about that some when it's time to do the installation. But for now, I'll just raid. Channels you follow. Mecha Man. Yeah, I think we're gonna go see Mecha Man. He's got the fewest people in chat, so he is the most in need of support. Tell him I said hi. Behave yourselves. And away we go.